Hi, from Islands of Adventure. So I'm here today to continue a video challenge series that I've done on my channel for a little while, my random number generator challenge, where I go inside the park, I grab a physical paper park map, and then I use the numbers on that map along with a random number generator app on my phone to determine what I do for the entire day inside the park. Let's head inside, let's grab a map, and let's have some fun. So I'm anticipating today being a bit of a lighter day in terms of crowds in Islands of Adventure, because today, the day that I'm here, Universal's Halloween Horror Nights 30 event starts tomorrow, which is going to be today when you're watching this, which is very exciting, but will probably impact the crowd levels inside the park. Okay, so I made it inside the park. I'm over here to grab a map. I'm going to go get on my phone and open up my generator app and see where I end up today at Islands of Adventure. Okay, so I found a spot to calibrate my challenge today, right over here by the Christmas store. There are 56 different options here on the map. It's a little bit wet over here. So 56 different combinations of potential rides, shows, and places to eat. So I have my phone right here. I'm going to put in a minimum of 1 and then a maximum of 56. Generates number 18. Okay, so according to the map, number 18 actually would have been the Comic Strip Cafe over in Toon Lagoon, which according to the app, I don't know if you can see that, is currently unfortunately closed. So I'm going to have to redo that one here. So I'm going to go back to my random generator. There we go. Generates 51. That's going to be all the way over here in Seuss Landing somewhere. Yes, so that's going to be the Cats in the Hats ride, which is right over there in Seuss Landing. So that works out very well, incredibly conveniently. I'm only going to redo these if I actually can't do them, if that makes sense. To be honest though, I was ready to go to the Comic Strip Cafe because it is late morning, early afternoon right now, and I am already hungry, so I was ready to have some food, but maybe a little bit later. But right now I'm heading off to the Cat in the Hats. Wow, look at all the scrim over here. The entire carousel is behind scrim. Right now I don't hear it, so I don't anticipate that it's running currently, but they have walls and scaffolding up around it. That's pretty cool. It is such a quiet day today. That is great. Should it be that long of a wait, if any at all, for the Cat in the Hat? Yep, there is nobody in line whatsoever for the Cat in the Hat, and the AC right now feels phenomenal.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm the cat! With a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. You will see something new. I call them thing one and thing two. They are things. Oh, so tasty. They will come here to play. We'll give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day. No! Not in the house! What did she say? Cannot pick it up. There's no way to go. I always pick up my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know.
Then our mother came in and said to us to.
Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?
Alright, all done with riding the Cats in the Hats. I have my map out right here. Let's see where I end up next. Number 23. So this is what I was talking about. Number 23 on the map is Pteranodon Flyers, which I am not allowed to ride. So I'm going to have to redo a new number. Probably somewhere over here. Right now I'm in this quiet little area next to One Fish, Two Fish. There's a stage back here which is unfortunately never utilized, but it makes it a nice and relaxing area. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo that number, like I said. Number 51. I just did that, didn't I? Okay, I'm gonna redo that again. Number 11. Okay, so number 11 was Cafe 4, which is over in Marvel Superhero Island, which is open. It looks like it literally just opened. I don't know if you can see my screen there, but I'm excited, I'm hungry. Way over there is the Cat in the Hats, dancing and taking pictures with people, so that's pretty fun. I feel very fortunate that my generator challenge is keeping me in this part of the park right now instead of ping-ponging me all over the place. This actually works out really well because it's a little bit before noon right now, so it's around lunchtime anyway, which I'm very fortunate about. Can go and get lunch out of the way nice and early and then head off to do hopefully some more fun rides. That's the idea. Okay, so I'm pretty positive that Cafe 4 just has pizza, maybe pasta and meatball sandwiches, foods like that, which I'm not complaining about. That sounds all right now. Okay, so I clicked at the menu. They have a chicken Caesar salad, they have a jumbo pizza, they have fettuccine alfredo, and then spaghetti and meatballs, and I'm pretty positive that they also have a meatball sandwich. as well. It seems a little bit on the quieter side in here, but I'm gonna go and hop in line and get myself some lunch. The last time I was in here, they had plexiglass walls everywhere, but also on the menu they had a chicken parmesan sandwich and a chicken parmesan pasta. So I elected to get the chicken parmesan pasta. Look at that, that looks so good. With the spaghetti on the side and then the bread roll right there, the breadstick. All right, I am all done with my chicken parmesan pasta over at Cafe 4, which was phenomenal. I put my map over here on this little orb to see where I end up next. Let's generate a number 8. Yet again, conveniently, number 8 is right next to me. That's gonna be Dr. Doom's Fearfall, which is literally right over here. Right now, Dr. Doom is a 5-minute wait, so I'm probably gonna be able to just walk straight inside and ride Dr. Doom. This is gonna be fantastic. How convenient is this challenge right now? I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the single rider line, even though I'm pretty positive that the regular line is gonna be just as quick and expedited as doing the single rider line is probably. And it only took a couple minutes, and it looks like I'm heading inside to ride Dr. Doom's Fearfall. I didn't really have the best angle just now recording myself, so let's see if I can record another launch. There it is. This one, it always gets me absolutely exhilarated. It's just so much fun, that first launch and then just the subtle bounce down, and I was sitting right there too, so I got the perfect view of Islands of Adventure. It was fantastic. All right, let's see where I end up next. I have my map right here with my random number generator, number 33. Okay, I think I'm finally going to a different side of the park. Yep, number 33 is going to be Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey over in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I was going to keep going through Marvel Super Island and then through Toon Lagoon and Jurassic Park to get to the Wizarding World, but I think it'd be quicker to just backtrack again and go through Seuss Landing. It is so quiet today. Dr. Doom, I think, is only running 1 tower, and it's still a 5-minute wait. The train is half full on the Hulk, and Hagrid's is less than a 30-minute wait, and it's not on virtual line. This is the time to be here today, without a doubt. This is fantastic. In that regard, I think I'm pretty fortunate to be riding Forbidden Journey, comparatively today where it could be incredibly busy. I'd love to do the Hulk and Velocicoaster, some of the giant e-ticket rides that are normally very, very long in terms of their wait times during this time of year. I even brought some plastic bags so I could put my camera in a bag and I could ride some of the water rides. I'm game for pretty much anything today. We'll see what happens. See right now, even behind this guy, Seuss Trolley train ride has a 5-minute wait. It is so quiet today. I love this so much. Okay, heading over to the Wizarding World to ride Forbidden Journey and then see where I go from there. Hopefully I stay in this area relatively to heading back to the front of the park again. That's pretty cool. And the Ship the Olive is open again right over there in Toon Lagoon across the water. I'm heading through the Lost Continents right now, and I saw this about a week or 2 ago when I came to do Hagrid's and Rise of the Resistance on the same day, but they have put up walls here around Poseidon's Fury, which is a little bit sad. I wonder what they're going to be doing over here. So I forgot about this. They opened up a very small little store here in Islands of Adventure, a very little Halloween store, it looks like. I'll probably come back to that at some point in the future. I think I'm going to try to optimize my experience today with my random number generator and see if I can come back maybe with Brennan at some point. This is pretty wild that you do not see that often at all. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure is a 25-minute wait, no virtual line required whatsoever. You can just walk up and hop in line for it. Yep, so it looks like Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is a 10-minute wait. Currently, I'm gonna go ahead and put this camera into the locker and hop in line for it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my phone, which may not be necessary because it's gonna be a very quick walk to get to the loading platform, but I'll see you in just a second. This is my favorite part about the experience, just walking underneath Hogwarts Castle. This will never get old. I remember doing this the year that this opened, and I've never stopped loving it. Well, like I said, I pretty much just walked straight to the loading platform and got on Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. I am absolutely obsessed with that ride. The Kuka arm technology, there's a little bit that I wish would be improved about it in terms of the visibility of the catwalks and other technical aspects of the ride, but it's still as good as it was over 10 years ago, and I hope it continues to improve. All right, back in my regular camera. There goes the Flight of the Hippogriff right over there. I have my map here to tell me where I'm going to be going next. I'm really hoping for something in Jurassic Park or potentially Toon Lagoon. Number 52, that's going to take me all the way back over to Seuss Landing. And it looks like specifically I'm heading to If I Ran the Zoo over in Seuss Landing. So I'm somewhat getting a variety just in terms of the kinds of activities that I'm doing today. I feel like the majority of my time has been spent going back and forth between the various lands at Islands of Adventure so far. I should have time to do a few more activities today, a few more attractions, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know, I'd like to do one of the big major rides if I can. I technically did with Forbidden Journey, but I'd like to do a roller coaster. I'm pretty sure that some inclement weather is supposed to arrive at some point today, so maybe I'm being done a favor by avoiding the major outdoor rides, although at the same time, those wait times are pretty low. I don't know, I would love to do just a few more fun activities. What I've done today has been fantastic though. I've had a great time and wouldn't mind getting another drink or a snack somewhere. Okay, I made it back over to If I Ran the Zoo. Gonna go ahead and head inside. It does not look like there's really anybody in here at all right now. All right, I'm inside If I Ran the Zoo. It looks like these slides are open. Right over here, this is the exits next to green eggs and ham. I'm gonna go down these slides. Right over here, there goes the Seuss Trolley train ride. These were blocked off a little while ago, but it looks like we can go down them now, which is cool. Let's see, I'm gonna go down this side. All right, here I go. Woo! Oh, I'm not moving at all. Here we go, there it is, more or less. Okay, I just came out of the slide right there. It looks like some water elements have returned to this little splash zone right over here, so that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna backtrack a little bit because I wanna tickle this guy's toes right around the corner. He always scares the absolute crap out of me, and I'm prepared for it. This time, presuming that it works, it's not always working. Let's see, I don't even know how to properly tickle the toes here. Let's see, am I doing it? Maybe I'm just really bad at it. He says his face never shows unless you're real good at tickling toes, and I guess I'm just not great at tickling toes. Wow.
I'm sorry,
Wait.
I'm wondering just
There he is.
I might see.
There he went. That's startling, but fun. Okay, gonna head around to the other side. Okay, so that was just a quick little walkthrough of If I Ran the Zoo. Gonna go ahead and see where I'm ending up next. Let's see, I'm gonna go and just sit right here on this cow. If I can do this not incredibly awkwardly. Okay, so far so good. Number 30. Which one's gonna be number 30? Am I gonna do something that I haven't done yet? All right, so I'm outside of the zoo and I checked out the map, and number 30 is going to be the Burger Digs, which is in the Discovery Center over in Jurassic Park. So at least I'm able to go to Jurassic Park, and I was thinking about what sort of food or drinks to get, and I think I'm gonna get myself an apple pie and a Coca-Cola. All right, made it to the Lost Continent. Instead of having to go through the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, I can take this bypass bridge right over here, which I think is now permanently open. Yeah, it looks like it. Also looks like there's nobody on Velocicoaster right now, which is pretty interesting. But I'm gonna head across this bridge and then head to the Discovery Center, which is right over there on the other side of Velocicoaster. Okay, so there are people on that train, so I guess it was just that previous train that didn't have anybody on it. It's cool to walk underneath this new bridge they have. Well, the new protective element that they have going over the bridge. It's pretty cool to see during the daylight. Okay, so right now Velocicoaster is posting a 15-minute wait, which is phenomenal. I think I could just head right inside the Discovery Center right here and go to the Burger Digs. Man, if I don't get to do this today or Hagrid's, I am gonna be missing out so hard. All right, I made it upstairs to the Burger Digs. Let's get myself that Coca-Cola and apple pie slice. All right, I'm out of the balcony of the Burger Digs. Overlooking the Velocicoaster right over there, which is always a fun perspective. This is the apple pie that I ended up getting right over here, as well as the Coca-Cola, this raspberry Coca-Cola, in fact, from the Coke Freestyle machine. I have my map here as well as my random number generator. I think I'm gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more, depending on what I get. Let's go ahead and generate number 17. 17, I think that's gonna put me in Toon Lagoon. All right, I am all done with my apple pie and my Coca-Cola at the Burger Digs, which were both fantastic and exactly what I needed, honestly. And I'm heading over to Toon Lagoon to ride Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls. I am absolutely going to be completely soaked, but it is so incredibly hot today. I honestly don't mind it whatsoever. I'm waiting for the train to come by, see if I can get a really cool launch of it. Did they plant more foliage over here? Maybe they did. I'm not the most observant, but it looks fantastic. Once this really grows in, it'll be an absolute forest over here. It's so hot today, I was a little bit worried about the wait time being a little long for Dudley Do Right Ripsaw Falls, but the wait time for River Adventure right now is only 5 minutes. So hopefully the same, or or hopefully it's going to be the same for W Rights over in Toon Lagoon. All right, I've made it to Toon Lagoon. This might be my final ride of the day. Pending the wait time and how monumentally soaked I get on this, which is probably going to be a good amount. Thankfully, I did bring a bag for my camera, like I said. This ride is relentless when it comes to getting wet, and it looks like it's only a 15-minute wait, which is great. So I think that there's normally a single rider line on this, which I don't know if that's currently open right now, but only 15 minutes is not that long. When I came here, when I tried to do every single ride at both Universal and Islands of Adventure in one day, the line was all the way out here. Today would be a pretty good day to try to attempt that challenge, but I think I've had my piece with that, trying to attempt that. But today would be the day to do it, without a doubt. Okay, I did it. I just rode W Rights, Ripsaw Falls, and I got incredibly soaked, but had a fantastic time, and then really cooled me off. All right, just got off of W Rights, Ripsaw Falls. That was fun. I forgot how uncomfortable and awkward it was to be a single rider in those logs. You're just right up on the group in front of you. You got pretty soaked. Shout out to my Target bank for keeping all of my belongings nice and dry that whole time. So I was thinking about doing one more attraction to complete my random number generator challenge today, but I think this was a pretty good ride to end on. If I did another attraction, it would probably send me somewhere less exciting, less of a punctuation on the day. So honestly, I'm glad that I did this one, and I think I should probably go and head on out. I've been in the park for over 5 hours, I think, which is pretty surprising. I haven't really done a lot, but I've had a great time getting to do it. I generally try to keep the amount of attractions and activities that I do in these little challenges. I guess they're a challenge at this point, these random number generator challenges, to around 5, because that works out pretty well. It's a nice quick little day to have at the parks comparatively to a full day. Also, the goal today was to try to do something in every single land if possible, and that ended up surprisingly working out, so I feel happy about that. I think I'm just bitter that I didn't get to take advantage of the incredibly low wait times at the Incredible Hulk, Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, or the Velocicoaster. That would have been awesome. Although getting completely soaked on W Rights Ripsaw Falls was definitely a very close alternative in terms of a perfect way to end this little challenge today. All right, so that was my day at Islands of Adventure. A very hot day, but quiet, to do my random number generator challenge. I had a fantastic time. Now I've done Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure, so I've done the Universal Orlando Resort. This is one of my favorite little activities to do. This is something that you could do in just a couple hours on an afternoon trip to the park, or for the entirety of the day, just to give yourself something different to do at the park, and I absolutely love it. It always gives me different combinations of rides to ride and places to eat that normally I wouldn't, which makes it that much more fun. So I'm glad that I did it, and now I just need to do Magic Kingdom and maybe SeaWorld. I don't know. We'll see. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.